Chris Brown name drops white celebrities who have been accused of domestic violence. He obviously had his incident with Rihanna 2009, so he's still living through the torture of that. It's certainly in headline, certainly in conversation. I'm sure there's not a Chris Brown post that doesn't have somebody saying something about Rihanna and that incident that night, right? Yeah, it's haunting. So he points out, because he got a song coming out. His song is coming out with, is it Chloe Bailey? Is that her name? Yeah, Chloe Bailey. And the song's coming out. She getting attacked, woman, doing a song with him. And it's like, oh, you doing a song with that woman beater, blah, 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 right? So he points out Ozzy Osbourne, Charlie Sheen, and Mel Gibson. Entertainers, white entertainers. It's time to weaponize race, who have been accused of being violent with women. And where their headlines at, he basically saying. Osbourne publicly admitted to choking his wife, Sharon Osbourne, so she got a name. Charlie Sheen pled guilty to misdemeanor assault for an incident involving his ex-wife in 2009. I don't know who that is. And Mel Gibson pled no contest to battery against his ex in 2011. I don't know who that is. One of them we know. So why is Chris Brown still in the news for Rihanna and these others aren't in the same in terms of scrutiny, in terms of headline news with their indiscretions? Is it racial? All right, let's talk. Well, I do know one thing. Let's start off with this. Criticism is the cost of praise. That's a Wileyism for you, right? Criticism is the cost of praise. You get praised a gang, you're going to get criticized a gang. You get criticized a lot, probably because they're praising you a lot, right? LeBron James comes to mind. What has LeBron James ever done wrong for real? Nothing I know of. But, like, wrong for real. I ain't talking about you got difference of opinion or you talking about all that other stuff. I'm talking about, like, illegal. Like, whooping somebody ass. Nothing, right? But he gets praised a lot, gets criticized a lot. Chris Brown, first level of response to this is you get praised more than those other three names, I would say. Oof. And let's be real, Charlie Sheen and Mel Gibson done cost some hell for other reasons too. And Ozzy Osbourne is just, maybe by persona, is just so random and wild and crazy that they just let some of that slide. Kind of like how Marshawn Lynch could do whatever because he's Marshawn Lynch. They just perceive you as that, like just this wide open brand. Or Dennis Rodman is probably a better example. Oh, that's Dennis. You know, that's Ozzy. They don't say that's Chris. They coming at your head, man, because you get praised a lot. You still top of the game. You still like killing it. You're in Michael Jackson conversations, dog. So you getting praised, you're going to get criticized. With that intense limelight comes that intense scrutiny, basically. But there's more to it than that, right? Pun intended. You didn't hit an X. You didn't hit an X. You didn't hit even Sharon Osbourne. You hit Rihanna. And you hit Rihanna, and it played out in real time. Like, I swear, you know how OJ, when the Bronco chase, it just played out in real time? Like, we got beat by beat by beat of all of it, which got us all invested in it. Unfortunately, that's what happened with you and Rihanna. You know why? Because we saw the images. We saw where the car was and where it happened. I remember seeing that like the night of the car, empty cars just right there. This is where they had to fight. Like, really? That's what we doing, huh? All right. Then we saw the images of her. Like, golly. And then y'all both still on top. She just done the Super Bowl and you still doing whatever. But it's big and it's major. That ain't the same as Charlie Sheen's ex, Mel Gibson's ex, or even Sharon Osbourne. That's Rihanna, y'all. Stand on their own. So it's tough. But what is the racial component? I'm picking my brain for it, and I think it's just because it plays into a stereotype. Young black male violent, right? Young black male violent. Oh, trust me, the wheels are properly greased for the media to run with that. Pass that one on and let that one fly. Let that one roll. And if you're Chris Brown, can't play into their hands, whatever society at large thinks of you. They're all old incidents. Sharon Osbourne and Ozzy, that's 1989, Public Enemy, 1989. Gibson and Charlie Sheen is 2009, 2011. Chris Brown's 2009. All old incidents, right? But Chris Brown seems more haunted by it, at least in headline. Why? I think simply for all the reasons I said. You played into a stereotype. You obviously did it. You're still on top. And criticism is the cost of praise.